Mr. Bertolini, can you explain us a little bit more about the EU funds?
EU funds are taxpayers of European Union citizens which are used to develop and to help the country to prepare for the accession into the European Union. We have in this moment 400 projects ongoing, and we spend between 90 and 100 million euro per year.
We know that our country at the moment is using the IPA 2 funds who are till the 2020. How much we spend these funds from European Union, and are you satisfied?
Well, first of all, it's very difficult that I'm satisfied. I'm looking always to do better. But the country is improving. North Macedonia is improving in the absorption of funds. All IPA 1 funds are either completed or still under implementation. And IPA 2, we are well advanced in programming funds. We are a bit late in implementation, but this is because sometimes it's quite complicated. So it takes time. But my guess is that we will use the whole IPA 2 funds by the end of 2025, because 2014-2020 means that the last years will be implemented in the next 3-4 years. So by 2025, we should be able to say how much really we use of IPA funds.
You said it's a little complicated. Why? Why this?
So the complication is given by the fact that the use of funds is controlled by many institutions and many people.
So we don't have capacity of the institutions to use these funds?
The capacity can be better. We have raised capacity in the last 10-12 years. Still, we lack capacity, but we lack people to implement faster. I would say that sometimes the blockages are not only because of a lack of capacity, but also because of lack of decisions, lack of commitments, lack of political wish. So I think that the country is among the one that in the Western Balkans is doing better in terms of absorption of funds. And also we can see, if we now are discussing and proposing again to open negotiation, this means that the country is doing good, is improving. So if you go to Kosovo and Bosnia, you will find a worse situation. Albania as well. So we are advancing in the use of funds, and we can see the results of it.
In which sectors we have improvement, and in which sectors we have lowest results?
You know, if I mention the sectors, then the ministers will start complaining. I know that they know if they are in the bad list or good list. So I don't have to enter into this. I should say that also sectors that were doing worse 3 or 4 years ago now are doing better. And there are sectors that were doing better, now they're doing worse. But it's a very dynamic process, which can easily change if there are events that make these changes. But I'm interested in the impact of these funds. And for us, the main objectives of all these funds is to keep young people living in this country, because we cannot afford to have a North Macedonia in the European Union and all the young people and with brain live in the country. And this is a beautiful place to guarantee that you have a future here.
Thank you. As we expect the decision of the Council of the European Union for the date to start negotiation with the EU, can we expect to increase these funds for the country?
The reason why I'm here is that I'm working on new programs in order to increase the funds coming to North Macedonia. And my work is not going to be changed because of negotiation or no negotiations. This is a long process. If the opening of negotiation is not for now, it will come soon. It's a matter of policies. But the country is moving ahead, and I hope to have more and more funds and to be able to consume the funds faster.
Is there any new project for this region?
Well, it's a bit early to announce, and then usually I leave this announcement to the political masters we have. So for me, I am preparing this. So if I'm preparing, means that there are good possibilities that there will be funds for Prespa.
Can we expect to open the door of the European Union this month?
I cannot say. We, European Commission, recommend you to open negotiation. Now the decision is in the hand of the member states.